Introducing a new technology layering engine for broadcast, live venues, and presentations. Multi-lane keying and mixed effects with an extraordinary intuitive iPad interface. New from Ensemble Designs.
Hi, I'm Phil Kurz. I'm a contributing editor with Broadcast Engineering Magazine. And today I'm joined by Colleen Brown, who is the CEO and president of Fisher Communications. And she is also the chair of the Mobile 500 Alliance. I'm also joined by Brian McHale, and Brian is the vice president of technology for Fisher. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I wanted to just find out what is going on with the Mobile 500 Alliance.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Yesterday, the Mobile 500 Alliance decided that unanimously to vote for us to continue on with our mobile DTV product. The product itself is fully baked end-to-end solution, which is broadcasting digital television to the iPad and iPhone. But also, on top of that, a whole bunch of other over-the-top applications which are critical to the success as a consumer product, which includes things like Twitter, which is being incorporated into the product. It includes things like research, meaning Nielsen and Rentrack. It also includes advertising solutions through accelerated media. It includes so many opportunities with video on demand and DVR, and all of that is built into the product. I've probably left off a few things too. Closed captioning, one of my favorites, is included in the product. So it's a very robust, very viable, sustainable product. And now the goal is to get all television stations in the United States to light up and to actually be broadcasting in mobile digital television.
Right. Now, Brian, I understand that you were involved in the design of this product, working with consumer electronics folks. Could you tell us a little bit more detail about the product and what your involvement was?
Sure. Basically, we started this in November, so we literally started with basically nothing. We had our first iteration of the product at CES, and now we've got the second generation here at the show. Again, as Colleen said, really it started out with obviously live television, the ability to record live television, video on demand, and then we have now at this show we've got the Twitter interface as well as we have the interactive banner ads that actually can telescope into different pages, different advertising, watch some videos, for example, in the automotive industry. If you'd like to find out more about a Lincoln vehicle, you can actually drill down and actually see a video of the actual product itself. So that's new for us. Again, as you flip through the channels on our device, which is on the iPad here at the show, but supports iOS overall, but actually has actually an interactive banner that will display between the channels as you change, transitioning you from one program to the other.
So Colleen, it sounds like the product addresses a lot of the things on broadcasters' wish lists that they may never have had in the past, most specifically an interactive channel with the viewer. I was wondering, as running Fisher Communications, what you could say about how this might help broadcasters explore new ways to monetize their spectrum.
Yeah, it's a really exciting time because all screens need to have broadcast television on it. Not just the big screen in your living room, but all screens, your iPad, your tablets, Android devices, every device, your iPhone needs to have broadcast television. And then all the back channel issues with whatever your service is, we want to be agnostic. I don't want to marry with one service provider there. But what we have done is partner with Opanga, and that is a software company that allows for us to maximize the use of the actual 3G, 4G, and wireless. And that's exciting because they use essentially, and I'm going to use layman's term, unused and fragment bits to like live position, and you think you're watching live, it may be seconds behind, but they're maximizing your data plan so you don't use your data plan to download your video. So on video on demand, it's critical to minimize your data plan costs to zero, nothing, using Opanga's software, which was the brilliant light bulb that went on when we were designing the wish list with all of the Alliance members to determine how do we make this affordable for consumers and an exciting product that they're going to get behind.
Right. And Brian, I understand that KOMO, one of your stations, the station in Seattle, is going to be doing a launch this summer. I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about that.
Sure, yeah, we're targeting a soft launch in that market as well as Minneapolis with Hubbard Broadcasting. So initially, again, we're trying to get the dongles out there, get a consumer experience going, drive some audience measurement as well. So both in those markets, we're looking for at least 1,200 different consumers in Seattle as well as Minneapolis to sign up, use the application, and then we can capture everything on the device itself. So we know what the users are experiencing, what content they're viewing, if it's VOD, if it's live television, and also from an advertising perspective, we can capture all that data, bring it back to a centralized server, and then provide that data in the format for Nielsen and Rentrak what they expect to receive.
Great. Well, thank you both for taking out some time from your busy schedule to tell us about what's happening.
Thank you very much.
Right.
It's been a pleasure.